Have you noticed protein is suddenly everywhere? Protein coffee, protein chips, protein waters, protein juice, protein cereals, protein oatmeal, protein pancakes, protein waffles, protein cookies. You get it, right? So what's going on here? And more importantly, do you actually need all this extra protein? Let's talk about it. So we've seen a surge in protein products for a few key reasons. First, people now are more focused on weight management and body composition. Protein helps with fullness and can support muscle mass, which becomes even more important as we age. Second, there's growing awareness around blood sugar balance. Protein slows digestion and helps reduce spikes and crashes. And third, the food industry is responding to demand. When people start prioritizing something, companies find ways to put it in everything. But here's the truth. More protein products doesn't always mean better nutrition. So does protein really matter that much? Yes, but maybe not in the way it's being marketed. Protein is essential for muscle maintenance, hormone production, immune function, and overall metabolic health. It also helps you feel full longer and supports steady energy. But more isn't always better though. It's about getting enough and getting it consistently throughout the day. So instead of chasing high protein labels, I want you to focus on three things. First, balance. There's that word again. I really love using that word for a reason. Protein should be part of your meal, not the entire meal, y'all. You still need fiber, healthy fats, and quality carbs. Second, quality. Think real food first. Eggs, fish, chicken, turkey, Greek yogurt, beans, lentils, nuts. Protein supplements can be helpful, but they shouldn't replace the foundation of your diet. Third, distribution. Many people undereat protein early in the day and try to make up for it at dinner. And your body actually does better when protein is spread out across meals. So now let's connect this to chronic health conditions. Inadequate protein intake can absolutely have an impact. For example, low protein can make it harder to maintain muscle mass, support metabolism, and stabilize blood sugar. And for adults 40 and above, this becomes even more important because we naturally lose muscle over time. For individuals with conditions like prediabetes, diabetes, or cardiometabolic concerns, protein helps support better blood sugar control, more stable energy, and improved satiety. But it still needs to be balanced within the full picture of nutrition. So what does healthy protein intake actually look like? For most adults, a general range is about 0.8 to 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight. And for some individuals, especially those trying to preserve muscle or lose weight, needs may be slightly higher. In practical terms, that often looks like 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal spread throughout the day, not all in one sitting. And remember, this does not have to be complicated, y'all. A simple example could be, adding eggs at breakfast, balanced lunch with lean protein, and a protein-centered dinner. So before you run out and buy every protein labeled product, take a closer look. Some of these foods are still highly processed, low in fiber, and packed with additives. So just because it says high protein doesn't automatically make it a healthy choice. Protein is important, but it's just one piece of the puzzle. Focus on balance, there's that word again. Focus on quality and focus on consistency. And if you found this to be helpful, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel. And remember, it's not just about adding more protein. It's about building a pattern of eating that actually supports your long-term health.